Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on air forever. And we going to talk about how the Dallas Mavericks ended up beating the Denver Nuggets 131 and 130. Jamal Murray to Jokic, Jokic to Watson, Watson to Mr. Three. That was wide open. That would have won the game for them. Great play, great thing to do, and he's capable of making it. It just didn't work out for the Denver Nuggets. The Mavericks are now 12 and 19 and 9 and 9 at home, and the Denver Nuggets are 21 and 8 and 12 and 3 on the road. Um, Good game. This was a really classic type of game when it comes to both teams really matching each other very well, guarding and defending each other really well. But like I said, one team has to win, and the Mavericks needed this win more than Denver did, and they got it, and they played like it too. But Dallas won the first quarter, 41-27, is what I'm saying. It's like they really came out trying to win this game. Denver won the second quarter 29-25. They won the third quarter 47-37, but they lost the fourth quarter 28-27. It felt like they was playing catch up, playing catch up, and then they made their run to be able to win it, and it just ended up blowing up in their face. Cameron Johnson, he didn't do as much as you would like. 24 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. 0 turnovers, no personal fouls for him. Minus 12 and plus minus. It just wasn't a lot that he did offensively and defensively. You need to see more out of him. He's an important piece to this team. I feel like he understands that. We just have to see him play at that level every single night, and he hasn't been able to do that this season so far. Spencer Jones was getting to the basket and he missed his only three. He finished with 6 points in 26 minutes. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He did get 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover. He also was able to get 2 nice steals in this game. And he also had 1 offensive rebound out of the 4 and had 1 personal foul and was a -8 and plus minus. Nikola Jokic balled out like he does on the usual. 36 minutes, 29 points. It really wasn't difficult the way he was scoring. He knew the shots he wanted to take, and if he didn't like them, he gave them up, and it ended up turning into 14 assists tonight. And he also had 4 turnovers. He had shot 5 of 10 from 3. Teams are letting him get open. Teams are allowing him to shoot it with space, and he's making them pay for that this season. And he has done it throughout his career, not just this year, too. He also have gotten 7 rebounds, which is low for him. He also had 3 steals, which is something he can do, and 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. My only problem with Jokic this year has just been his defense. I feel like he concedes baskets. I feel like he lets guys get past him. I feel like he lets guys cut real good on him. And that's the only thing that I can complain about. He's just that good of a player, but his defense hasn't been that great this year. And I feel like that the whole season because I basically watched every single Denver game, and he's a basket conceder. Jamal Murray, 37 minutes, 31 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also has 7 rebounds and 14 assists. They did do a good job of playing off of each other and using each other to get their teammates open because of the attention that they draw. Because you want to slow them down, you want to stop them, or you want to get the ball out of their hands. And that was a good strategy for the Mavericks because they got quick, fast, and good mobile players, even bigs. So it works out for them, even though they barely won this game. Other than that, he had 3 turnovers. Jamal Murray did and 1 steal. He also has a 0 in personal fouls, which is great. And he finished as a +4 and plus minus. I didn't really have a problem with his shot selection. I didn't really have a problem with how he played. He took good shots, good high percentage ones, and he generated a lot of good looks too, just like Jokic. Peyton Watson, he was a little iffy. 24 minutes, 4 points, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. That was all his points there. And he also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, and 4 personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. Good to have him back. Good for him to be back healthy. Just pick your head back up and get ready for the next game is all I can tell him. Jonas Valanciunas, 14 minutes, 8 points, 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a 0 in plus minus. Um, he did a good job of taking his time and scoring and getting the shots that he likes, and it worked out for him. Tim Hardaway Jr. He was good tonight. 29 minutes, 23 points. He went 7 to 12 from three and made a 2 pointer and went 8 to 13 from the field. That means he didn't miss much in this one, and he had a good game to the point where you thought that they might end up winning this one. And like I said, it did go down to the last couple of seconds that ended up making them lose it. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 in personal fouls, 2 in 29 minutes. That's really hard to do, and he did it. And he was a +4 and plus minus. Bruce Brown was really good in this one too. 26 minutes, 13 points. He only missed one shot because he went 6 or 7 from the field. The shot that he missed was a 3 pointer, but he also made one and finished 1 or 2 from three. He had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. Jalen Pickett, 6 minutes, no points because he missed the three. That was his only shot. And since he played 6 minutes, he didn't really do much else other than that. And he was a -3 and plus minus. Julian Strawther, he comes with that scoring ability, and he did that off the bench today. In 12 minutes, he had 8 points. He was 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 3 from three. He had 2 rebounds and 3 personal fouls and was a +10 and plus minus. He gave you efficient scoring. He gave you 3 point scoring, and that's what he's out there to do. And he did that. I will also say all starters did get a rebounder more, and all the starters ended up getting an assist or more for the Denver Nuggets. That was really impressive. Also, Curtis Jones, 4 minutes, 1 turnover, and since he played 4 minutes, that was it for him. And he was a +5 and plus minus. And then the Dallas Mavericks, a team that you would look at and say they tough, but we should be able to beat them. If you're a Nuggets fan, then that would be the right way to look at it. But it just didn't go that way. The Mavericks just kept finding ways to score on this Denver Nuggets defense, and every single starter ended up having double figures in points. And it was really no trouble for them to score on the Denver Nuggets defense. And I feel like Denver defense has been weaker compared to other seasons. Obviously, no Christian Braun, obviously, no Aaron Gordon, etc., etc. And it's starting to show against some of the other teams that can match up good against them when it comes to defense and offense. And that's what you're going to have to be able to go against in the playoffs. And like I said, the Nuggets have only won one championship with Jokic and Murray. They have changed the team a lot the last couple years. Even this year, they changed it a little bit, and they still look like a team that should be able to win it. But if they didn't, I wouldn't be surprised. Anthony Davis, 36 minutes, 31 points, 12 of 20, 12 of 19 from the field, 1 or 2 from three, 6 or 6 from the free throw line. Every starter did get a rebound and an assist or more for the Dallas Mavericks too. So they matched everything that the Denver Nuggets was able to throw at them. Davis also had 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 3 personal fouls, 4 offensive rebounds, and a +3 and plus minus. He's been on a tear lately. He's hard to guard because that jump shot. He's hard to guard because he's so fast and so quick for his position. He can hit you with the floater. He can hit you with the pull up. He can just go to the paint and just dunk it if he wants to. He's a good free throw shooter, and he's very good defensively too. Najee Marshall, 32 minutes, 15.6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 101 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. Like I said, Najee Marshall, he's a secret weapon. He can always beat you off the dribble. He can hit a three if it's open, and he can also get to the free throw line and just make a quick pass. And that's what they need in their offense, and this makes sense for them to start him. Cooper Flag played the most minutes, 40 minutes, 33 points, 14 to 21 from the field, 4 or 6 from three, 101 from the free throw line. Just having a fantastic month of December. And man, I can't wait to see more of him because this dude can really play, and he's really stepping up his play. And he's showing you that him and Anthony Davis is a good combination. We didn't doubt it because Anthony Davis is just that good just as an individual player. But they do complement each other very well, and they do play team basketball, but they can be tough to guard too. He also made his threes, and that's something that we have to continue to see from Cooper Flag. He has to be a threat from the 3 point line. He hasn't did it that much this season, but now he's started to make them a little bit more. Hopefully that continues, and that's going to make them harder to guard, obviously, and that's something that they need. 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +10 in plus minus. Ryan Nimhard, 33 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a +24 in plus minus. He was speeding up the game and slicing and dicing the defense, getting the shots that he wanted, looking for his teammates when it was needed, and it ended up working out for him. Jaden already went from not playing to being back in the starting lineup out of nowhere. He played 28 minutes and had 10 points, which is good because he went 5 of 9 from the field, but he did miss every single three. But he also didn't take any free throws, but it's still good to see him get double figures efficiently by the end of the game. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +12 and plus minus. Caleb Martin, 25 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +4 and plus minus. He was tied for the most points off the bench. You just have to like the fact that everybody off your bench did score, and they also found other ways to contribute besides scoring. Because Daniel Gafford played 17 minutes. He only had 4 points, but he went 2 of 4 from the field. He got his rebounds with 3. He also had a steal and a block, and that was good to see. And he had an offensive rebound and 3 personal fouls and was a 0 in plus minus. D'Angelo Russell, he came off the bench, and he didn't play the last game either. He played 15 minutes and had 9 points, was 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists with no turnovers, and he also had no personal fouls, which was good. And anytime you play him, you want that offensive punch when it comes to passing and scoring. He delivered with that today. Brandon Williams, he also scored 9 in 15 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So that really helped their offense too when guys went to the bench. And nobody really missed a step in this one. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul for him, and a -23 in plus minus. The Dallas Mavericks shot 53 and 93. They shot about 6 more shots more than the Dallas Mavericks, but Dallas Mavericks shot 6 more shots about compared to the Denver Nuggets, but they both made it at 57%, so it didn't matter. Um, the Denver Nuggets shot 20 of 41, 49% from three. The Mavericks shot 11 of 27, 41% from three, meaning that the Denver Nuggets ended up shooting more threes and made it at a better percentage, which is a good thing, and that kept them in the game. And then the Mavericks shot 15 free throws, 5 more than the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets only shot 10, and they made all of them, but the Mavericks made basically all of theirs. They only missed one, but like I said, they did take more, and that does make a lot of difference in a close game. And then 36 rebounds, they beat them by 2, the Denver Nuggets by because they had 34. Then 34 assists, the Denver Nuggets had 39. They won that one. 10 turnovers, they had 5 less than the Nuggets, so the Mavericks won that one. 9 steals, 1 more than the Denver Nuggets. 2 blocks, 1 more than the Denver Nuggets. They also had 11 offensive rebounds. The Nuggets had 7. 25 defensive rebounds. The Nuggets had 27. And then 12 personal fouls. The Denver Nuggets actually had 16, which means they ended up having more fouls. And like I said, the Nuggets did allow the Mavericks to shoot more than them. So this was a game where Peyton Watson makes the three. None of this conversation even matters. Since he missed it, it does matter because it just shows how a team that was better on paper and had the better star, which was Jokic, who most consider him better than Anthony Davis at this point of their careers and throughout their careers, just wasn't enough. The Mavericks was leading for basically the entire game. They found a way to keep it going. They found a way to get back in the game. They found a way to get back on top. And they found a way to close out the game, even though they left a guy wide open. It can happen because you still got to make the shot. And they didn't. So they is happy enough to get the win, and that's what they needed. That's what they want. They still haven't gave up on their season. They're not tanking. They feel like they still have a shot to make the playoffs. At worst, use the play-in tournament to get in there. We'll see if it happens. We'll see how that goes. But this win helps them get closer to that goal if that still is theirs. But the way they're going about things and the way they're playing, they want to win games. So we have to see how things go for their season as the season continues to go on. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I try to tell y'all I got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to, whether you're a fan or checking out the channel for the first time. Other than that, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing respect. Thanks for the continued support. And thank y'all for continuing to stay loyal as subscribers. And thanks for the new ones. And on top of that, I will also say, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and enjoying my take and my opinion and my analysis on basketball.